Now if ever you're working on an old car or an old van in this case, and you come across these rusty little screws like this, whether it be a bolt, a nut, if it's a small screw, the chances are it's going to be seized up. If I put my screwdriver in here and try and turn it, it's a pretty good chance it's just going to round off and leave this screw absolutely useless, and I'll have to grind it out. Oh, and it's always a good idea to use a screwdriver with a hex shaft on it. I'll show you why in a minute. That's what I do. I place the screwdriver in the screw, get a nice hefty mallet, give it a few taps. See, that's in there nice and tight now. Now I get my spanner, and this is why we use a hexagon shaft screwdriver, especially Phillips screwdrivers. Get yourself a decent set of Phillips screwdrivers. I think I've had this set for at least 20 years now. They've lasted the test of time. So we tap it, and then keep pressure, keep pushing down on that screw, and there you go. Oh, look how easy that come undone. There you go. And then you can undo this like that. Let's have a look. There you are. Look how rusty and grim that screw thread is. So the chances are, like I said, if I did just put the screwdriver in and try and turn it, I would have rounded this all off inside there, and that'd get my angle grinder, grind it off, which means destroying this panel. I want to try and repair this scuttle panel. Despite having a little bit of rust, I think it's repairable. Right, let's get the rest of this menagerie off of here. Looks like I may be lucky. It doesn't look like there's much rust under here at all. I'll figure out how to get it out. I don't quite know how this is supposed to come out of here. It's wedged. If I can't get it out, what's it going to be like trying to get it back in? I may have to take the bonnet off. Oh, look at that, there's no rust there at all. Have a look at that, look, no rust at all there. I think I got really lucky. I mean, this is rotten, but it's just got a bit of a stain in there. Just need to get this off so I can change it. I think I need to take these hinges off, they're trapping it. Something is anyway. I'm not quite sure what. Let's have a look under there, look, no rust under there. I think I may have got lucky with this one. Take the bonnet off. I want to take the bonnet off. I won't break the windscreen either. I'll have to put that back there for a minute. Hang on. Drop that side. the bonnet off. Because I figured it out. Getting it back in, that's going to be another thing though. It's full of dirt, rotten leaves have all collected in there. Look, there's all this like moss growing under there. Look at this, look here. All of this, look at that. So there's these grills here and all the leaves are collected down here. So I think I'm going to take these off. If I remove these, it will stop all this happening. But this is the most important thing, look, no rust at all under there. And I've seen some right horror stories with these rusting underneath here. So I am really, really relieved. Can't tell you how relieved I am to see that. What a result. I think I'm going to have a cup of tea to celebrate. So this is the side piece I'm talking about, this plastic grill. You can see where the leaves have collected along here, and because of this grill it's not allowed the leaves to go anywhere. It looks like the drain holes are there as well. So these drain holes, where the water flows down there, comes down here, all the leaves collect here, and that is what's caused that to go rusty. I wonder if it is a good idea to remove these. Yeah, it hasn't gone rusty yet, and it's been on the road for 20 odd years, or nearly 20 years I think. There you go, same that side, you can see where everything's all collected. How did it get in there though? How did leaves actually get in there? I think I'll just clean it all out, leave those side bits in, so I'm really not sure what they do. Yeah, when I put it back together I'll make sure it's all sealed to stop leaves getting in there. Maybe that's a better approach. This has definitely seen better days, look at that. I think, is it worth repairing this? Is it really worth it? Or should I just get a new one? I wonder how long it'll take to get a new one of these ordered from Mercedes. Or even if they are available. If not, then I'll just have to weld a piece in there to repair it. Now you see how difficult this scuttle was to get off of my Vario. What I've done, I've trimmed literally this tiny little whisper off of each end of the scuttle panel. Literally a millimetre off of each end. So now let's see how much difference it's made when it comes to putting this scuttle panel back in. I'm willing to bet this is going to make a huge difference. Let's do that side first. All you Vario owners out there, thank me later. Look at that, it's so simple now. I think even if I do end up buying a new one of these and not repairing this, I'm still going to cut the ends off the new one. It just makes it a little bit easier to get in and out, and I think I'm going to try and modify this even further to make it easier to get the scuttle in and out. Therefore, every year or every spring after the autumn period, I can then remove this scuttle, take all those leaves out, check it for rust and take care of it just a little bit better. Yeah, make this Vario last a little bit longer by removing the scuttle every year. Well, I have to say I'm really pleased how this has turned out. Take a look at this. This corner here, as you can see, it's all nice, shiny new metal. It used to be this rusty old corner like this. Look at that. So that has cut out of there. I've cut that out, replaced it with nice new metal there, welded it all in. It's come out really good. But that's not all. Take a look at this side. Have a go at that. Look at that. That is really a massive piece. This is the piece that I cut out. Look how grotty and nasty that is. That's just horrible to think this was actually once part of this scuttle. Now I know a lot of you are probably thinking I could have just gone out and brought a new one of these, but the chances are it would have been a pattern part. Probably wouldn't fit just right. So at least I'm using the original Mercedes panel. It's made out of proper thick steel, and this will probably outlast any pattern part. Now I just want to quickly take this opportunity to say thank you to Keith for lending me his MIG welder, because without this I wouldn't have been able to do all the welding that I've done over the last couple of weeks. Cheers buddy, really appreciate it. Please do pop by next time you're passing on your way to your brother's. It'd be great to see you again. Right, let's get on and finish this off. I suppose it would be a good idea to check it actually fits before I paint it. I've no doubt in my mind that it will fit, but I'm going to check just in case. Like a glove, have a go at this, have a look at this. I've got to say, I think I've actually impressed myself with this. Look at that. So there you are, it fits absolutely perfect. And so easy to get in and out now. Now that I've took a little bit off each end of the scuttle, it slides in and out of there really easy. I've not yet obviously tucked it underneath the rubber, but we'll do that when I go to put it back permanently. Now remember Jasper telling me to check underneath the headlights to see if there was rust under there, and he was absolutely right, there was rust underneath my headlights. He also advised to check underneath this black piece of metal along here that holds the windscreen wipers, because his was really rusty. So I've taken that off, had a look underneath, and it actually looks like brand new still. So I'm really pleased about that. Look at that, it is like it's fresh out of the box. Brilliant. I've got to say a massive thank you to Ads for lending me his paint, or lending it to me. It's not like I can give it back, so thank you Ads for giving me this can of paint. I'm really pleased how this is turning out. What a difference that's made. Just look at that now. You'd almost think it was brand new, wouldn't you? You can probably hear the diesel heater roaring away in the background, because it is. There it is there, roaring away. Got the pipe going all the way along here, in the hope that some heat will go to the front wheel, because I'm working now the other side of the front wheel. The other side of the van. That's what I'm going to do while I wait for the paint to dry, is change that brake pipe I mentioned before. This brake pipe's got a little split in it, look at that. So it really is perished, so that's no good. So I've got a nice brand new pipe. I'm going to change that now. It's a real simple job to do, it's just a matter of undoing the unions there and the unions down there and just swapping it over. So I'm going to do that while the paint dries. So I've changed my brake pipe. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be. One thing I can't do on my own is bleed the brakes though. So young Kev is going to lend a hand. Or a foot. Right, push the pedal all the way down to the floor. Is that all the way down?
Yeah.
Has it gone to the floor?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, up. Down again. And up. Down again. And up. Let's just check how much food we've got in there.
It's always.
Thank you, Kev. No problem. Just feed it.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
Cheers.
At least I was just getting them out and still. Cheers, mate.
Thank you, buddy. Couldn't have done it without you.
No problem.
That's it. That's my brakes changed. Sun's out. Today's going to be a good day. Now, for those of you that are interested, this is the old one, and this is why I changed it. Look how the rubber is all perished. It's even got a little hole there. But I'll be honest, I think I might have caught it with the angle grinder when I was cleaning all the rust off. But you can see the rubber's all cracked anyway. So this really did need changing. Yeah. Look at that. Nasty. Absolutely horrible. Look how easy that is to get in now that I've trimmed that little bit off each end. Don't have to remove the bonnet. Right, so now that's in place. But I need to get this rubber the other side of it. But before I do that, I need to make sure the windscreen wiper reservoir pipes are through these little holes somewhere. Yeah, I'm thinking take this off and put a bit of brake pipe on this as well. All this is a bit of brake pipe I've just cut off. Just a tiny, I'm going to force that in there. So, cable tie around that. Put it there. Better than new. I've got to run. Doesn't matter. It's better than what it was. I'm going to put a little bit of copper slip on these. Just a little bit, just to make it easier next time. So these were a challenge to undo, so by putting copper slip on them, when it comes to taking this off and cleaning all those leaves out again, it'll be a lot easier. And this is going to be something I intend to do every spring, I guess. when the MOT's due, because I'll probably MOT this sometime this spring, and that's when I will service it, so that it'll get an oil filter change, leaf clean out, service every time I go to MOT it. So I know in my mind, MOT time is service time. Right, I'm just going to put those in a little bit like that, because I need to not have it pinched tight on that rubber. So I need to get this rubber the other side. To do that, it's going to be really simple, because I've put a piece of wire underneath the rubber. A bit like fitting a windscreen, I suppose.
Right, is that what it is? Come on, you're getting too excited. Come on, go out for a run. Come on. Your fucking dog's got too much energy.
Great man. About an inch hasn't gone under. Look at this. It worked up to a point, and now it's a tiny little bit there. Just tiny little bit just there. What a bugger. Gotcha. Maybe I won't take it off every autumn. Maybe once every 2 years rather than every year. That is difficult to get back on. Oocha mama. Right. I think I'm going to put a screwdriver in there and just turn it, because it's too low, the screws won't line up. Oh, there you go. Just got that one. So this side. Yeah, there we go. I was really worried that this would be really rusty underneath. I'm relieved that it's not. Got to say, such a relief. Well, there you go, that's my scuttle fitted. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to stop filming now because someone is playing music rather loud. Well, it is now the very next day. It's nice and quiet in here. Everyone's in the tea room having their morning cups of coffee and tea and breakfast and stuff. So this gives me a perfect opportunity to show you how this has turned out. Considering it's the first time I've done anything like this, I'm really pleased how that's turned out. I've never repaired a panel like that before. So, yeah, pat on the back for me. Big question is though, does the bonnet close? I've not actually tried shutting the bonnet yet, so let's see what happens. Because I have, did I do that up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done the bolts back up. Or did I? It closes. So there you go. From once the bonnet's shut, that's all you can see anyway. You can't really see the scuttle panel, but you can definitely see that there's no more rust there. It's all gone, it's all been taken care of. Right, so that's it, that's done. That's one job out of the way. I've changed a bit of brake pipe as well. So all I've got to do now today, or this morning, I'm going to repair the roof on the barn. There's a bit of a hole in the roof. The other day when it was really windy, we lost the cap off of this vent. So this morning, I'm going to be climbing up on the roof and trying to repair it. So that's my job for today, is to try and fix the hole in the roof of the barn. Wish me luck.